1 HP. Or actually, I don't know whether Evil Gate does damage based on your maximum HP. Or if it's current. Golden Tower next and then to Moon Palace. Okay. Thank you, Fabian. So yeah, it's most definitely you need Lumina. Which means I need to defeat the Gorgon Bull somehow. Before I can progress. And there we go. Little slime is eaten. He used too much of himself to attack me. Poor little guy. He didn't stand a chance. Also, apparently that's shade. Which is why it's susceptible to fire, I guess, which is kind of like light. Something like that. If only you had wall. Yeah, that would actually be really useful. I mean, in a sense, I can try it before going there, but I would have to use multiple characters to do the skips. Which, well, not the idea. I'm not going to use those characters at all. Unless I have to activate an orb or something else to progress. Okay, thank you, Fabian. So yeah, that pretty much confirms that. Image mallet already. Probably want to save now. Do I simply go to back to... Yeah, I guess I don't have really a choice. I simply have to go to the gold tower and figure out a way around. Actually, he always does his special animation. Which means he could cast... He can cast Earthlight 33 times before he runs out. So yeah, let's simply go there. Also, as you may have realized, I was lost. Now I've looked at the map and I know where to go. Oops. Probably should have looked at the map earlier. 5, okay, that's fine. That should be good enough. I think it's still open. Then, yeah. Also, I'm going to save after I defeat the big kitty. Also, probably I should actually level up my bow. It is level 5, is it? Oh, it's 4. 6 out of 6. I can use the whip. Orc of Hope actually has 5 out of 6. Why do I not get bow orbs? Oh man. Oh, well, the bow is fine. Doesn't used. So, meanwhile, thank you for your service, my dear wolves. What are those called anyway? Direwolf? Beatdown, that would be annoying. So, and the grind starts. So, I didn't expect the Minotaur to be that much of an issue because I simply forgot that he, well, simply forgot that he normally targets everyone with Overslide. I knew he has more spell power than Dark Lich, so that's quite the issue. I don't think there's any armor I can get, which would make me more resistant to Earth or something. The Fire Flame ups my crit rate too. I don't think so. That's probably just luck based. Actually, I'm pretty sure about that. But it should increase my damage in either way. Not by much, apparently. It's something. I think he doesn't spin around when I'm exactly close up to him. It's interesting. Let's see, do you do that now? Yeah, he does that now. Let's try to make him spin a lot. Well, whenever he cooperates. Yeah, that's kind of unnecessary. Oh well. It's such a habit to cancel out spells all the time for me that I kind of open the menu automatically. Even though it's absolutely not necessary. I'm pretty sure he loses his head around 600 HP. This is so weird. Oh, well, you can try that. I don't taste too well. So I think 2 or 3 more shots should do the trick. 1 and 2. So yeah, I'm going into the next room to receive my spear ore. been going outside to. Since I will probably not be able to charge up my weapon at all, since I always need to be able to cancel out the. That's not XOR again. Either way, I always need to be able to cancel out. Or slide. Which one's ready? Well, Fork of Hope becomes the Imp's Fork. This becomes the Cobra Shuttle. Cobra Shuttle. Oceanite Spear. The Werebuster. Wait, didn't I have? Apparently not. Okay. I'm going to level up here now. That's 6 out of 6. Actually, I don't need to level it up. I don't think it increases your damage if you level up the weapon by itself. It only increases it if you charge up, obviously. So yeah, I would need to survive 33 first flights. Let's try. I don't think I have anything to lose. I wonder which weapons have special abilities actually. Good night. Oh, raises intelligence, wisdom. Oh, that's actually we should need some cost. I think I'll keep it on the chakra hunt in that case. Effective on evil non-living enemies. Well, you wish. The effective against special enemy type is actually not implemented. Puts enemies to sleep. Ooh, that's nice. Werebuster. Used against animals, birds, beasts. Yeah. Inflicts damage on insects, etc. Well, everything inflicts damage on insects, etc. Don't use enemies. That's useful. Balloons enemies. Really? Oh, nice. Poisons enemies. And good night. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Also, the unconscious status doesn't last too long, apparently. I'll stop doing the level 1 attack, please. How much is it to the next level? Maybe I want to get that first. 8,088. How much experience do you give? Did you die at all? Good night. I've never seen those guys sleeping. That's amazing. 8,088. Ooh, that's a lot of that experience. Wow. I would level up really quick killing those guys. Please stop using level 1 attack. This is so irritating. Why does it do that? Oh well, let's simply try. Oh. I can't attack at all. I always have to be able to cancel out the damage. Well. So I'll simply sit and absorb 33 first lights. Kill them. Thank you. The boss has a maximum of 99 MP. First light costs 3. 33 costs. Need to cancel it. I need to be quick enough too. Kind of irritating. First light level 8. Also I need to get out of his melee range, otherwise he might combo me. That's 2. Well, and the third one already hit me. Well, that's less than ideal. I don't think there's a way around that. Maybe the way around it would be standing close to him so he doesn't gain cost. It's 6 damage, really? I mean, I could try to level up enough to survive. How long would that take? Probably about an hour. Which, well... One. How much MP does Defender cost? Two. Three. You don't have long to hit that 4. I can't stand too far away, so he has to be able to attack me, otherwise he will chain cast. Next time I need to heal instead. Five. Six. Just simply call it 7. Wait, I can actually check how much Defender costs. 2. That's 4 from Defender. I lost track. Actually, I can cast something on him, so he doesn't do anything anymore. Instead of chain casting, he will get stuck. Uh, 74. I was worried that it didn't work. 74. 1. That works. Heals Sylphid. Yeah, he does! Sylphid is super effective. Nice. 63. Okay. $60. 58. Dance. We're going to do 2300 damage. That's pretty simple. Once he runs out of MP, I will be able to damage him without getting hit by Earth Slide at all. Sylphid is super effective. Hang on. 3 MP left. Okay, I need to use a Fairy Walnut right after next 3 cast. $50. It's already halfway done. He already cast. I don't know whether this is going to hit me or not. I'm going to use the hammer instead to cancel out anything. He cast, now I'm dead. Okay, I was lucky. That was actually kind of scary. $42. $40. Actually, it seems to be chained, which means it will display all the boxes. By the way, Moppleton, are you here? What happens if I fill up the RAM with 1000 text boxes? They get chained, and I'm not sure. Can the game crash when I do that? All you need to do is take this tummy. $25. Soon. Soon enough. This is the only way to beat him, actually, like that. Well, not sometime, let's see, 14 left. I think he will run out of MP before me. That's 21. That's 18. $15. $12. $9. $6. $3. Ooh, I almost missed that one. 0. He can now not cast spells anymore. Right? Yeah, he didn't cast a spell, right? Okay, I was scared there for a second that he could continue. Which means Ugandan's not there forever. Something like that. He's immune while he is doing that stance. Ooh, no! Oh. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I hope he can't go in here. He can. I have a barrel for a reason. Oh, I can simply walk through him, okay. I simply want to check. Would he attack me here? Yeah, he would. Okay, so that's not a good idea going in that corner. I can cast him to death now. Something like that. I can poke him to death. I can punch him to death. No, actually, the claw is only level 3. But that would take a lot longer. Nice crit. Nice crit. Critical hits ignore defense. This guy has a fair bit of defense. This is easy enough actually. He's a lot easier to hit from above than he is from below. Wow. I would say the lady outplayed you, my dear Gorgon Ball. 1000 HP left. $300. Oh god, don't combo me please. $500. $600. I think one more charge attack will do the trick. Oh, that's if it hits. Or simply poke him. Good night. You were quite a challenge, unexpectedly so. Good fight. It kind of reminds me of playing the fatigue game in a Hearthstone match. I've reminisced of that. But a Bow's Orb. Now we get Lumina. And then we finally get Luna. In a sense, I should actually level up Lumina and Luna both. Because Lumina is the girl's strongest attack power. Sorry about that. As an attack power spell, which is on par with the Sprite's attack power spell. Well, with any of the Sprite's highest attack power spell, let's put it that way. Because the Salamander spells from the girl are relatively low power comparison. So definitely going to save right now. But also Lumina costs a ton of MP to cast. And I kind of don't want to keep using the trashing thing if I don't have to. As in simply play with the resources I have, and well, I kind of consider the trashing to be the, well, let's not walk all the way outside, buy fairy walnuts again and walk all the way inside again. That's kind of what I want to be the trashing now, instead of, well, I can infinitely use walnuts or resources in a boss fight. That's kind of not the idea. Leveling up Lumina is such a hassle though. Actually not too terrible. Do I get Tasnika now? Let's see. Nope, not yet. Do I need to visit Sage Jock first? Or can I simply go straight to... this place? No. I know he tells you to where to go, but I'm not sure you need those directions. As in whether it's a trigger or not. It's not. Thank you. A little lost, the boat's a bit unsteady. I almost wanted to show off the... well, Charon death, since he is actually an enemy. You can kill him. But before that I need to get rid of my AI partners. Otherwise they would level up. That would be a terrible thing. Oh right, those octopus barely ever attack, so that's kind of annoying. Don't do that, boy. So, fun fact. This is Luna. And she joins us pretty quickly. Now, if I use a magic rope here, I get to the entrance of the palace, right? But we lit it up already. But why is it still dark? The orb isn't here either. So we simply loop around and get back here. So now we leave the palace, go back in, and it's lit up. Also, we are not even on the correct place. It puts us to the right of the door. Instead of... yeah, they shifted the position by one, so that's an error as well. Interesting. All those little things. So, I couldn't kill off my characters, but I didn't level them up, so that's fine. They got to see something as normal. Humans, though as ghosts. Like the ghostly figures and friends they are. I might as well kill them off. Right. Thank you. So what now? Now I'm going to smith my weapons first, actually. Because over here is the town. It just shows randomly which town I would get. I simply know where it is here, so that's nice. A bow. Bow of hope. I never knew that. And the town's blacksmith. Who is this creep? I think in the German version, the blacksmith here is learning from Watts, or at least so he says. Kind of funny. So now I'm going to level up spells, so this could take a while. Grab a drink, grab something, I don't know, some chips. We have pizza. Now's the time. It will take about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. But as a fun fact, I'm going to level it up here. So normally if you cast a spell in a non-combat area, which means non-combat is whenever you don't have a weapon out, it will only increase by half as much as it would normally in a combat area. Means it levels up half as fast. But this is for some reason considered to be a combat area, so I simply can cast a spell here. And it will level up the thing fully. So here's the thing. I could keep casting this on myself, but it's obviously faster to, for one, use the tiny hammer, and for two, I'll use this guy to heal me. That's the reason why I'm here as well, by the way. He simply heals my MP. So I'll make her small, and then simply cast on the sprite, since that's a lot faster than casting on yourself. Plus, if you're small, your spell animations are shortened, since you don't have as many animation frames, so the spell goes off faster, and well, it's faster. Lunar Boost is an interesting spell, by the way. It actually literally increases your attack power as well. So it's a really good spell, especially to use and to get through places. Now the only downside is I need to keep using the hammer on the lady before I can continue. But this is pretty much the fastest way how you can level up any spell that does not require an enemy. Moon Energy feels like it's a good spell. Oh yeah, it is, absolutely. Now, leveling up Lumina is kind of annoying indeed, since the only spell you can use reasonably fast of Lumina is the Energy Barrier, which costs I think 6 MP. Like real quick. But that's 8. That's a lot of MP. This is 5. This is 4. Okay, 4 is okay, I guess. But it will still take a while. I'm actually considering not using it at all. Simply punch the enemies to death with Lumina. Yeah, why not? I think I'm going to do that actually. So I believe I have 7 orbs now, which means my magic can get to level 7 maximum. Oops, not you. I wish I knew about the pigment when I leveled everything to 899 years ago. Yeah, it's quite handy to know. Interestingly enough, we actually figured that out casually playing when I was a kid. Oops, not you. It's kind of interesting since that's such a small optimization. It isn't too much faster, but it's significant enough for in a speedrun to save about a minute over not getting the hammer. Plus it also reduces lag since your character model takes a lot less resources to animate and space. Also, this guy, you can't normally talk to him. You have to actually walk into him to talk to him. Wait, what? Oops. What is the pygmy thing? Well, it's simple. If you are a pygmy, and then the character casts a spell, the spell goes off faster. About, I don't know, half a second faster per cast? Something like that. Which is why a pigment a girl and then start casting. The reason for that, I believe, is when you are pygmy, the spell animation has a lot less animation frames, which means the spell goes off sooner, and well, you can cast it again sooner, since also the recovery animation is a lot shorter. That's pretty much the whole thing. I'm considering stopping at 7, by the way, because I'm lazy. I wonder why it went to sword now. As you can see, the whole thing takes a lot longer. I'm not sure it's worth it, since I have to recast the pygmy hammer every time again. Yeah, I'm not sure. Luna reaches level 4 and I'm already casting level 5 Lunar Boost. I think he might be a bit slow. Save your game? Yeah, let's save for now. Take care, thank you. That would help a lot with the magic grind. Yeah, especially if you are grinding the sprite's magic. And you're using fairy walnuts anyways to recover the health. Plus, in this area right here, this is considered a combat area since I have weapons out and I can actually use them. It also levels up the spells twice as fast compared to when you are in a town. Like in the Water Palace, leveling up those spells right now would take literally twice as long. Am I going to do Boy Solo someday? I'm not sure about that. Maybe. One of the big reasons why I actually like... Oh, nice, that's it. Playing this with the girl alone is... She is not technically the hero of the story, right? He doesn't wield the mana sword in the end. Well, in theory. And I always like when the story... Basically the hero of the story is not the hero. That's kind of what I like about a game. For example, I always preferred Luigi over Mario as well. Or Dixie over Diddy Kong. Stuff like that. And that's just how I work. And if I were to use the boy, sure, it would probably be a bit of more of a challenge, especially against enemies like, well, where I can't cancel out spells with my own spells. I would need to find other ways to get around those. It would be, well, could be interesting, but maybe I'll simply have to grind up a lot more, which would, well, be not that interesting. I'm not sure. Oh, now the casting car, right? So yeah, I'm not saying it's never going to happen, I'm just saying it's not as interesting to me. By the way, you can simply go around Gemma here. You don't have to talk to him. And we show him our backs. Gemma is a ninja. He simply disappears. Weird. Fun fact, you can call Flammy here, I think. Oh no, it's the other place. Never mind. Also, this doesn't look like a doorway at all, does it? Kind of weird. Wait, the ninja is pretty strong, isn't he? So now I need to kill off my characters. Oh, the girl survives easily. He is casting stuff well. Let's see. How do you like this? he likes sleeping. Level 32. And off we go. Door, thank you. What still bugs me is that the girl keeps using a level 1 animation on her attack. This is really irritating. So if you could check the clock, I'm sure there would be an elixir in there. But you can't check the clock. Also, fun fact, you can simply go down here, around here, and then back up, and this is a merchant. He has a gold bracelet and tortoise mail. Kind of interesting. Also kind of weird. Okay, I think I just reduced my amount of honeys. Also, yeah, he's the only quote-unquote boss who can fall unconscious, since well, it's technically a regular enemy. I mean, I believe the first time we got here, we simply used a javelin and ballooned him. Well, nothing he can do about that. He gets ballooned. So, and that's that. So we go up to Sage Chalk, fight ourselves. I think that's how it works, right? I believe I can one-shot myself. So actually the... I can't get moved. But that's actually kind of an issue. I can't use items! I think I'm still considered unconscious. Interesting. Yeah, you can't actually fall unconscious when you're small, but you can't actually... items. Since you're technically in a sleeping state, but you can't still move around. Really weird. Music. Really liked it, indeed. Also, take note of the background right here. Whacked, that's critical. It's green, isn't it? Looks pretty nice. I like it. The issue is when you go inside and then you go outside again. Blue. The mountain shifted. We are in a fresh place now. Oh, hey. I was there just a second ago, dude. He is not there. What did I do wrong? Oh. Do I need to go to jog before I... That's weird. Also, by the way, apparently there is, just as a random fact, I think I should have talked to Gemma again. Apparently there is a little script, a diary script or something like that, in the Turtle Island place, which gets activated if you set certain flags. Would you please get out of there? Thank you. Which is apparently something about a script. HHS from the TAS videos actually discovered that one. Kind of weird. I should have talked to Gemma once more. Really? I can't use a... Oh, that doesn't work. Yeah, I should have talked to Gemma once more. That's the entire thing. Also, the castle is arranged really weird. The main door leads to this side room thing. Oh well, let's go up the mountain again. For the third time. Normally in a regular playthrough, if you don't know where to go, he would tell you every single time where you need to go now. First, go to Zeiss Shock, the Mushroom King says. And you go to Zeiss Shock. He tells you to go to the Shadow Temple. You go to the Shadow Temple. Then he tells you to go to, well, the next place. After you go to say, ooh, let's not do that. After you go to Zeiss Shock. Then the next place, and then the next place. Every single time we would need to climb this mountain again and again. I believe they use energy absorb after a while. Or at least you have the chance to do that. Good flower. I disagree with this. Richness. Well. Shock. Hey, put me in there. Oh, another little fun fact. I can't show that off without using multiple characters though. Another little fun fact. If you talk to Jock while at the same time another character executes an attack on him, he will go into a weird animation. I'll actually show that off, I think. Let me grab the second controller real quick. I feel like that's worth it. So, this guy. By the way, in the German version, this guy has the exact backwards name. His name. So, give me the spear. Oh, I need to revive one person first to pull that off. Doesn't matter who. So basically, what happens now is the following. I will execute an attack, and it will hit Jock. At the same time I'm talking to him. Here, he has that weird walking animation now. I have no idea why that is, that's simply how it works. You kind of hit him and he does that. Really strange. So, please kill the boy. We don't want him. Thank you. I was kind of worried. Those pumpkins tend to self-destruct. So they do a lot of that. But in any case, those pumpkins tend to self-destruct after a while. Oh no, that's not nice. Oh yeah, but it doesn't really matter. If I die here... Yeah, self-destruction. If I die here, it wouldn't really matter. I haven't seen Sleep Flower. Diamond Crystal. Oh, those things are dangerous because they summon the grey little hedgehogs and they are from the next area. I feel like, I'm pretty sure those hedgehogs will do about 150 damage to me if they hit me. Well, let's not get hit by that. Looks like he's screaming in pain. Yeah, poor Jock. But I think... Did I say that now? In any case, Chuck actually... What was the German name? Either way, the sage's name, according to him, has the exact backwards name of him. And since as a kid I was in that kind of phase where I would look at all the names backwards just to see, oh, that's not nice. Just to see what would come out of it, I instantly noticed, oh hey, that's exactly the name backwards. So, let's fight myself. Let's punch myself. He has much cooler moves than me, but I have this. This. And this. I don't actually know whether this works. This might actually kill myself if it backfires. Bam! It interrupts my attack. That's interesting. I didn't realize it would do that. He actually hits me. Didn't know you could actually possibly hit me when I have Cold City armor. Basically, this was the one fight that was quite a letdown to me when we finally got here. Since doppelgangers, that's always the most exciting fight. They are supposed to be able to be exactly a copy of you, so you have to overcome yourself. And then with Gold City armor, they are simply no challenge at all. The Liu Kang kit is real, yeah, pretty much. You. No, we're going to say... Actually, let's kill them off first. Tick. Tick. You put your hearts together. Yeah, the boy and the sprite give their hearts literally to the girl. Right? That's how this works. So... The next boss should be really interesting. It's the watermelon. Infamous watermelon. The reason why it should be interesting is he chain casts, as in he spams his spells. And there often is no delay in between. And I believe he does a fair amount of damage doing so. So I have no idea whether I'm going to survive this at all. That's why I saved. Kind of curious. I assume he will straight up kill me. Is this your first waifu only percent run? I don't consider her to be a wife. Don't have any. So what do I do? Does that help? First level 7. 75 damage. And yeah, as you can see, I don't get up before he casts the next spell. Sleep Flower. That next burst. 32. But yeah, it's definitely the first goal run I get that far I had one before, but I kind of messed up. Well, while speedrunning, I basically saved over the file. That happened. But yeah, this is the first goal on rerun I actually get that far. What do we do? We'll fit him with Analyze. He uses... Well, might actually still work. He uses Reflect, which would mean it would reflect the spell to me. So the damage isn't insurmountable, but he uses it so often he can straight up combo me to death from 1000 HP, I would say. So maybe this is just a matter of luck. Also, burst actually costs... How much? Give me a second. Secret of mana. Mana burst. Burst. 4 MP, which means he could cast it 24 times before it runs out. But I'll try to analyze things. That sounds interesting. Also, what I could also do is not stay below him, because if you stay below him, he will never jump. But maybe I want to make him jump. Oh yeah, I'm going here. Normally his first move is going to be that exactly. Flower level 7. First level 7. Flower level 7. He actually cancels out his own damage there. That's 2 casts top of each other. Oh. Maybe if I simply spam spells on myself, I will survive it in the end. If I'm lucky. Because he spams his spells so much until he runs out of magic. And if he casts Sleep Flower after a burst, he will cancel out his own damage. So maybe this is literally a matter of luck only. Oh nice, I actually get to cast. Means I can heal. He will run out of MP very quickly doing this, by the way. So maybe I'm lucky already, but I don't count on it right now. Ah, I didn't get to use a spell there. It's still technically no, okay. It was still technically possible to get off the spell there. Yeah, I guess that's not going to happen. But maybe I should try to level up a little bit. Which ones are the best, is the best spot to level up? I have no idea. I guess in theory the Trials Cave was the best spot if it spawned a good enemy. Huh. 4 in a row. Yeah, pretty much. It's really luck based. Also, I actually have the weapon equipped, which increases my wisdom, which increases my, well, defense against spell. So this time I'm going to go in the top right corner. Maybe he will jump way earlier then, and I get a chance to recover. Yeah, he jumps as you can see. Bam. Bam. Well, if you keep doing that, I don't mind. Okay, jump please, before you do. Nice. It works. It actually works. Can you beat the boss with the gloves? Nice coincidence. Of course I can. I mean, this is technically killing it with my feet, isn't it? Let's use Moonsaber. Because it will also heal me. And increase my damage by a fair bit. And as I said, the gloves actually increase my intelligence and wisdom, which should also improve my magic defense. This looks weird, dude. And because I'm above him, he has a very high chance to jump and move around. If I'm below him, he will only ever cast Burst and do little else. And if he is in this form right now, he will not cast any spells. Originally, by the way, he was intended to be able to eat your character. But they never actually implemented that. For some reason. He does a lot of damage still. So yeah, imagine doing this with the boy instead. Good luck. Also, if I'm in his legs hitbox, that's actually rather bad, since it damages me as soon as you are standing in his legs hitbox. Nice. That was an unexpected way to win this, to be completely honest. Moonsaber is quite useful. I did not expect that either. Excellent. Much less of a problem than I anticipated. Let's go. And now I also have Reflect, which means... well, spells shouldn't be an issue anymore. And yeah, by the way, if you have similar requests like Daru, I have a special request: can you beat the boss with the gloves? Just tell me. I mean, why not? Can you use that in any percent? No, in any percent you simply stand below him and hit the watermelon 4 times and it's dead. It's a lot faster to not make it jump. And it's actually a lot safer too, since he will always cast Burst on the nearest character, which means you can totally control on which character he casts. And since he spams it so often, it's rather likely that he will never let the character get awake. I can't save there. As in, it will never actually deal damage to the character because he repeatedly chain casts on that one guy. And so you have plenty of time to actually finish him off, which is quite nice. Originally, Luigi Meister had no idea. By the way, Luigi Meister is the one person I know of who started the trend with 1 player 2 controller, which is really awesome. And he had no idea how the AI of that guy worked. Eventually I figured out if you simply put one character into his round hitbox in the middle, the watermelon will never move, and he will always only cast his spells on the closest character. So, and where do we go now? Through the underground. It would be really good synchronous swimmers. Thank you. Actually, that would make leveling up also pretty quick. Oh god. As long as I don't punch zombies, it's fine. Please don't kill me. They do a lot of damage, and they straight up killed me there. Wow, I need to be more careful. I don't think gloves are a good idea right there. I probably want to use the spear. Just for more range, plus making them unconscious should be really useful as well. Can you grind for an imprint? Where does it drop? You probably can do that. Well, at least for a bit. I need to grind for levels anyways, I think. Don't hit them. No, don't. I never knew they could cast. Huh. Interesting. Bam, thank you. Pure run from ghosts. Sure, I can do... Well, I can kill a few ghosts. I was considering farming some of the equipment either way. Is there some more equipment you can get? I wonder. That is only in specific places. Like that. Or more like inaccessible places later on. It's quite possible the worst item to get since it's a rare drop. Is it actually good? Daru? Fueland exclusive, only Griffin Helm and Impring. Is there Impring any good? mean, I'm not going to farm forever, but I mean, I can invest a bit of time into it. Why not? Oh, now I need to use the axe. Never seen it yourself. Oops. Well, you could look it up in theory, right? The ghosts are affected by the currents. Boomerangs are. Oh. And into the Hydra we go, I guess. I have no idea how strong the Hydra is. I've literally not fought it. Ever. Actually, that was the wrong weapon to use. It's the only weapon that ring that protects from engulfment. I don't think there's a single enemy in the mana for. Are you? No, dude, don't do that. That's not nice. I don't think there's a single enemy in the mana fortress that actually engulfs in flames. At least not that I remember. I wonder whether he's going to cast any spells. Current. It's technically a spell, but it's a physical one, which means armor is protecting me. I was always wondering, does this guy actually regenerate HP? Since he regenerates a head, does he regenerate HP? It would be kind of fitting for a Hydra. 1721. This is 80 damage. 1721 minus 80 means 1661. Oh yeah, 40. Huh? Yeah, okay. He does not regenerate. At least not that fast. Oh, wow. It is really strong. Good night. That was surprisingly easy. I probably can't use the Moon Saber in the ongoing area since there are zombies. And zombies have the exact opposite effect on Moon Saber. I will kill myself. The ninja guy that calls Flame Saber. There is one that calls Stone Saber and the other one calls Ice Saber. The Flame Saber guy is not in the Mana Fortress. I almost killed something while the other two guys were still alive. Oh my god, luckily they got themselves killed. Oh my god, I would have had to reset. Way on the left side. I barely remember where to go here. Been so long. Even in the one controller run, you actually skip this place. Also, fun fact. If you can get out of bounds in this area, there is actually a chest with upgrade material in here, which is kind of interesting. Hammer flail. Respar. Red, blue, yellow. Something else. Oh no, 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 don't heal them. That's silly. Oh well, I need to go to the bathroom, so be right back. The blue jelly dudes? Oh, the tsunamis. Oh, the back. At least you're conscious that killing is a bad thing. Something like that. Do not kill them. Get killed. Go. I believe there are ninjas in here. Oh, that works. No, 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 don't hit it, lady. Oh, now I'm curious. What do my current weapons have for abilities? Raises percentage of critical hits. It was actually kind of useful. Like strength by 2 points. I believe that's 5. Nothing raises by 2 points. Maybe I'm mistaken. Strength by 2 points. Interesting. Effective is balloon enemies. Okay. Well, the Gigas Lance is pretty nice, but it doesn't make them unconscious anymore. Which is a shame. Exploder will do 1 damage anyways, my dear. Oh! I'm surprised. Oh yeah, those are the upgraded ducks. No. Right. Oh god, those are undead. Oh, wow. Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen. Don't do that. Don't. Thank you, Tech. And, well, let's not do that. Well, let's do it better this time? Something like that. Oh yeah. Simply go down here and get killed by something else. You there, get killed. No, don't. There we go, that's a good boy. I probably should use... oh. Lunar barrier. Just because there's no reason not to. Lucid barrier it is. Poisoned. That's not nice. Well, that's exactly what I thought. My thoughts exactly. And yeah, I'll definitely make sure to exchange my weapon. Evade down? Interesting, I didn't realize it would reduce my evade. Good evening, Windsor Wayne. He doesn't like that for some reason. Acid Storm level 1? What? So yeah, this guy is pretty easy to beat like that. He doesn't seem to have any special abilities. So what am I using now? That seems like a good idea. So, remember to kill off my allies. Way to go. Whip orb. Is it fun? It's quite entertaining indeed, yes. No complaints. No, that's a terrible way to kill them off. Oh, he technically has nothing equipped. I see. That's good. Ow. Don't do that. So I will actually also use Lucid Barrier. Seems like a good idea. That sees the Reaper. Interesting. The critical strikes are useful. So I actually hit enemies without even charging up my weapon. So in theory, you can reach that switch by simply jumping up there. But the issue is it won't activate because you need to activate the other switches first. If I remember correctly. Which was it? Oops. Meant to hit blue. Huh? Did I hit twice the same, I guess? Accident. Now we make a full circle and actually get to that button now. Because now it works. Oh, now we can actually go over here. You picked up Dark Souls, nice. Can only recommend it. It's a bit rough to get into, but once you get the hang of it, it's a really awesome game actually. It's a really nice challenge. I went the wrong way. That's not nice. Actually, I'm going to do the following. Well, once I have enough MP. Get out of my doorway. This is always a place I really liked farming in. Just because those zombies were easy to kill. Even though it's kind of pointless. somehow nothing's really closed off. Yeah, I agree. And even you can technically actually beat everything if you are good enough or know how. But obviously there is somewhat of a intended route-ish path. So weird that I still remember those things. In here we got to fight the killer. Fun fact, I never actually realized as a kid that the middle person is supposed to be a girl. Or, well, a lady for that matter. And those figures always looked really weird. Plus, I didn't like the music. Well, I still don't like the music. But at least now the form, the middle person makes a lot more sense. Also, this guy in the German guide was actually supposed to have a... what's it called? Oh. Chainsaw, but you can never trigger that. Also, he has ridiculously low HP. 2 overcharge attacks kill him, or well, 2 charge attacks with Lumina actually kill him as well. There are certain mechanics in Dark Souls that took me a really long time to figure out, and some I never figured out in the first place, but I still beat it in the end. But once you know basically most of the things, it's not a terribly difficult game. It's still kind of challenging, but not difficult. Oh, don't kill them. Not difficult anymore. Do not kill it. Good job. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Wait. There. Hit that. Thank you. So I'm going to save now. What is through there? The fish. Fish isn't an issue. Right after that is Hexos. Hexos might be an issue. I'm mostly going to save here because I'm just used to going to southwest from there. For various reasons. Let's see. 3. I want one more. 3. I want one more. I want one more. Okay. He has a really big shop. Nothing is in there. By the way, is this the slime disc? Wings? Elfin bowl. Oh. I don't think it's slime disc in the English version though. So, next up, the Grand Palace. Forwards instead of backwards. Whoop-de-doo. I will need to probably use a fair few fairy walnuts on the sprite to actually get through that thing. Wait, where am I going? There. Here I want to go. Did he beat the demon thingy yet? Which demon thing? Wait, you can move through here? Oh. The dungeon below? Yeah, I beat that. Killed both bosses. Which is why I could walk through there. So now I need to revive the sprite. To cast some spells. He has 8 MP. Surprisingly much. I think that's just enough to activate all the orbs. Just need to make sure that I don't kill anything. And preferably the sprite kept alive. At least for now. And I believe you can use any spell from just the correct school on those orbs and they will work. If I'm not mistaken. Alright, now I can actually use this. Since that's faster. Nice. Hit it. Don't kill it. I repeat, do not kill that thing. Oh well, I guess. Not bad. Better than the sprite getting a level. I believe this is Sylph. Next one should be Lavando. Probably. Indeed. Now the sprite also needs a berry walnut. He's actually useful. Well, it's literally the only way how I can pass through. I don't want to use the backwards Grand Palace. Which I guess I could have done. Ow. I guess even now my character is relatively underleveled. Wait, is this Lumina? It's not? I was pretty sure about that. What? Oh, yeah, okay, I get it. Good evening, guy. I believe this is a weapon orb. I was right. Now I need this right here. Okay, one more with Luna, and then we are done with the sprite, and he will rest forever in peace. Something like that. Oh, that was wrong. Oh, there are slidey doors here. There's a slidey door here, help. Give me a second. There's a slidey door I can reach from here. I don't believe there is. I could somehow transfer the sliding door. Into the next room. That would be amazing. Oh, maybe I can. I need to test something real quick before I get through here. Maybe I just figured out something interesting. I highly doubt it works, but who knows. Thank you. It is very interesting. I'm not sure it's going to work out at all. I'm actually pretty sure it's not going to work out. We'll see about that. So the idea is to get the slide door into the next room, but maybe I couldn't do it from the side room. I don't even know whether you can transfer slide doors through regular doors. Oh. Oh. But even if you would need two controllers, never mind. False alarm, false alarm. Yeah, this guy doesn't do anything if you simply line yourself up with this place here. Not going to do a thing. The issue is if I step for a special attack. I should probably simply use regular attacks and run him out of MP.